Hey guys, my name is Ellie and I started working with Tommy and Ollie ACL just 3 months ago. I tore my ACL back in May playing rugby, and then I had surgery at the end of July. I did do a little bit of prehab, and I was continuing with that same in-person PT back home in my hometown a month after surgery. Then I moved away from school, and that's when things started to go more downhill for me. I was also reaching a point already at that time when I just felt behind and I was comparing myself, and anyone who's gone through an ACL injury or surgery knows how life-changing it is and how it totally just like flips your world upside down, and I was really struggling with that. I'm a very active person, and it was a hard thing for me to go through for sure. I started to go to a new in-person PT where I moved, and right away these red flags were coming up. He was getting me off crutches. I was limping terribly. My knee was swelling super bad at the end of every day. I would ask about doing leg extensions. He said, no, that's not good for you, even though I knew that is something I need to do. There was no weights, and I felt no direction. I felt totally lost. So I had to leave him, and I searched other PTs. I went to 2 other PTs in person, and I just knew that they are not at all what I needed. I needed testing done, I needed strength training, I needed a better vision. I was breaking down in these offices because I just felt so lost, and I just couldn't move around. I couldn't get around. I wasn't getting any better. I just felt like I was getting worse. And so I would say about a month of just absolute discouragement, feeling like I never get better. I was doing tons of research online because I was comparing and trying to talk to these PTs about what I felt like I should be doing. And that's when I found Tommy on Instagram, and I looked at the other videos, and I totally related to what these people were saying and their experiences. And so I reached out to Tommy immediately because I was so desperate to get better. And I had a call with him, and immediately he was so reassuring, and there was a vision right away. Like, there was an end goal and there was steps on how to get there, and it made so much sense to me. I was a little bit hesitant because I honestly still thought that I could find a good in-person PT. There was someone that I was going to be meeting with, and I did continue to meet with this in-person PT for a few weeks while meeting with Tommy as well, but I stopped eventually because working with other patients, I felt like I wasn't actually getting the attention that I was needing, and he didn't actually understand my knee and my challenges and where I was at in the process. When meeting with Tommy, from the beginning, he assessed me by videos and like slow motion videos, and I could tell you like how well he knew like where I was in the time frame and what I needed to do to get better. He got me back on crutches, and so I was working on crutches, and he would taught me the proper way of walking. And to be honest, I was practicing walking in the wrong way, and that was a huge immediate breakthrough for me, was understanding how to walk properly. And so that was such a freeing feeling for me. I do remember like the week after I started with Tommy, I just felt complete. All this worry and questioning was gone. I no longer had so many questions going through my head all the time. And also, if I ever did, I had like constant communication with Tommy. We were talking almost every day. I would send him videos of my workouts, and I had this program that just took me step by step, and I knew that this was where I was gonna get help and get better. I'm so grateful because working with Tommy, I really learned this importance of strength training and consistency, and I've noticed within these 3 months already how much more muscle I have now. I'm off crutches now. I'm walking, and we're hoping to be jumping within these next 3 months. I do still feel behind in my journey, but I feel like I can catch up, or at least I feel confidence now in where I'm headed. I am really grateful for online PT again because they can pay so much more closer attention to you, and they're not jumping from patient to patient, and we really base things off of the videos and just like how things are looking. And so yeah, I'm excited to see how much more I progress. I've learned a ton, and I think all in ACL is for anyone who feels like they're not getting the care they need. They feel like they're not getting better, and they feel like they have no direction in their PT. Anyone is able and willing to invest in their health.